Yes, sir. Once again, RPM, Trey Vietnam in this motherfucker. Yo, check this shit out. So, I'm leaving my house to come out here and do this shit, right? And, hold on, I'm trying to see what's going on with my tripod here. Man, what the fuck? There's something going on with my tripod here. Hold on. I leave the house with my 300 on me, of course, and I'm coming out here to do one of these here open carry demonstrations to talk my shit. The topic of this this real short live, real quick, is going to be about heroism in the face of human trafficking, child trafficking. So be on the lookout for an edited video that I'm gonna try and record today, and then possibly just upload today or tomorrow. Talk about why they're not enough motherfucking heroes answering the call to the fact that child trafficking and human sacrifice and all this other funny ass bullshit that motherfuckers be on, how it's becoming more and more common knowledge to people, and I don't see no heroes. People get more fired up when they favorite team is losing the Super Bowl. I see more energy come out of grown-ass men about that kind of disappointment than I do in people's reactions in regards to understanding the human trafficking, child trafficking, child molestation, and all this other shit, and child sacrifice, all this other crazy ass shit. If you want to really go deep into some shit, talking about Jimmy Savile, Jeffrey Epstein, and people like that, even though all of this is really these motherfuckers paint a picture of reality for you. It's all ritualistic, scripted shit, but there is something to be said about the very real happening in this child trafficking and child sacrifice that they might be doing for some real strange fucking reasons. Evil is definitely going to have the upper hand in regards to running the show or how the human experience on planet Earth is going to unfold, because they are capable and willing to crash shit, to hurt and kill shit to get what they want. All the good guys are always so good that they think that love is going to get them what it is. The unconditional love and all the hugs is going to get you what you want and what you need. It's just untrue. Sometimes good gets the job done. You can't always rely on your good heart being the only thing necessary to change the world. Sometimes you got to look at what the bad guys are doing and understanding that they gonna put a high level of resistance. If good ever stood up and looked at right now to say, we come here to stop you right now, automatic, everything stops right now, we're gonna tip the scale in the other direction. On the side of love and peace and true freedom, and we come here to tell the bad guy that you're not rocking your shit no more. If you come there like a curious, nosy neighbor knocking on your new neighbor door with a pound cake or some shit because you think that this is how you need to approach evil, you playing your fucking self. Sometimes you gotta look evil in the face and say, we will fuck you up. Y'all want smoke? We will wreck this shit. We'll flip the whole dinner table over. The game is over. Sometimes you gotta do that. I can't imagine taking this straight to the face of the people that I'm really talking about and expecting for them to stop what the fuck they doing because I come to them with this. That's what this is for, because they don't give a fuck, bro. And sometimes you gotta tell them to fuck the fuck off, and if they want smoke, it's gonna be smoke, because nobody's backing down to their bullshit. If you're not willing to do that, how the fuck are you wishing and claim to be fighting for any level of peace and happiness for yourself, for society, especially in the face of the dark truth of this child molestation and child trafficking thing, especially in the face of all of that? What the fuck you finna think what you think you finna do to make them stop that? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me and these kids, because I feel like y'all faking the funk, bro. Y'all really is, and that's what I want to talk about when I'm about to record how I feel about that and talk my shit about that shit in a minute. But let me do this live real quick to give y'all a heads up about that, to be looking out for it. Now, I be procrastinating sometimes, but sometimes I I be too analytical of my own shit that I don't be releasing my shit. Really. Some of my edited shit, man. 'Cause I be wanting it to look cinematic. I be wanting it to look really professional, really, thorough. You know what I'm saying? So it be taking a lot for me to actually release my shit. But I be wanting y'all to know, man. Like, so I'll leave my crib with the banger. This is like 15, 20 minutes ago. The cop saw me walking to my car, kept driving. I get 3 blocks from my crib, and there's a squad car behind me, and I know it's the same one. So what's crazy is that it's very easy to see, because what I hate is that law enforcement and a lot of these people way up there, they got an ego problem, bro. What the fuck about his actions made any sense whatsoever? And how the fuck is it that he thought that I wasn't gonna be peeping game enough to know what he doing? That's why when I went to the gas station, as he was following up behind me, I went to this gas station to get some gas. This motherfucker saw me coming into the gas station, and I'm so aware of what the fuck they be on that I know what he thinking. Cause he slowed way the fuck down, way too far behind me. Because he wanted some reason to pull me over. He didn't want to follow me into the gas station, but he had to keep on proceeding on this motherfucking route wherever he wanted to take it, because he cannot just stop behind me. He had no reason. He didn't want to lose sight of me again, so I'd imagine that he would come right by here and be looking for me to be leaving the gas station so he can get behind me again. So I came across the street from the gas station and posted up. So as he gonna circle around here eventually when I see him, and I'm going to wave him over frantically. I want him to really notice me and to really stop his fucking car and come over here and talk to me, because I'm gonna ask him why he did that shit. Because he took an oath to the Constitution, supposedly. He's supposed to be out here protecting rights of the citizens, supposedly. But while I'm actually flexing on that shit that he's supposed to die for, that he swore an oath to protect with his life about, it became, in his mind, reasonable suspicion for him to go stake my crib out as I'm leaving so he can see what direction I'm going, so he can get behind me to possibly run my plate to see who the fuck I am, right? That's what he was on. I just bought the car, ain't no place on it. And when there wasn't no place on it, he had nothing to go on. I bet you that's this bitch right here. Look at this bitch. Look at this punk ass bitch. I know that's him. Y'all not gonna stop? Yeah, keep fucking going. Y'all some bitches, bro. Y'all some bitches. Because he straight up tried to play me by the way he was acting when he seen me come out of my house. He was straight up playing. I'm not fucking stupid, bro. I'm not dumb, man. I'm just keeping y'all game. And y'all got an ego problem, because a lot of the shit y'all be doing on the surface level, and the stuff y'all trying to hide underneath. People smart enough to see what's going on already. We already know. They think they slick, they think they're getting away with something, but we already know though. Because the way a police officer will act to me, if I acted like that towards you, you will see I was wrong. But they okay? They not okay, bro. Not with everything they do. If they not protecting nobody, they fucking up. If they ain't trying to help you recover a loss because somebody deprives you of your property by either taking your shit or breaking your shit, if they not getting involved in helping you reconcile those kind of things, everything else they doing is bullshit. And they hide behind that shit. And before I really became who I am, when I was in that gray area, that in between, I used to try to halfway stick up for cops by saying, well, I can't necessarily call them pussy. I don't feel like I can call them pussy. Because really, it takes some courage to do their job. But actually, it really doesn't though. The same shit they try to blame these young black kids in the street when they claim how they got a loss of authority and fatherhood and guidance, so they cling to these gangs for courage to do the bullshit that they're doing in the streets, as if this is some twisted family unit. This is what y'all say about them young kids. And I can't think of no fucking cop that'll get out here with a gun to do what the fuck it is that he's doing if he didn't have that job and didn't have that backup. How much do he care about you speeding down the street if he wasn't a cop? The same guy, if he tomorrow was not a cop, do he care that much about you speeding here, put his gun on his hip, and come chase you down when he ain't even got that job no more? If he was to be fired or to quit, do he care that much now that he'll still do it? No, because he know he'll get his ass blew down. He's just a regular man stopping me because he don't like that I'm speeding with his gun? Get the fuck out of here. How many of them got the courage to still rock that shit if they were to get fired or quit? They still gonna do that after the fact? No, they not. Because they know what's up. They need all of that other shit, that illusion in that fucking job for them to feel like somehow they justified, and you're going to recognize their justification, and you're going to back down and give them minimal to no fight or resistance whatsoever when they stop your car about you speeding when it ain't no victim, so they can make you promise to pay them money to pay restitution to who if it wasn't no victim. What is the money for? Because you caught me speeding? Man, get the fuck, man, fuck out of here, boy. Y'all ass tweaking, bro. Y'all let the police do what the fuck they want because y'all scared. Fuck y'all scared of. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck y'all scared of. They need that illusion just to make you step and hesitate or second guess how you feel about that and how far you gonna let them go, but you'll never let me do to you what a cop did to you. I don't give a fuck what gun I come with. You will clearly see me as being the bully, as being the bad guy. And anybody who loves cops, that hear what I just fucking said, that don't go, I see what you said. You are hypnotized, bro. Because you can love cops before, during, or after watching my motherfucking live stream. It ain't gonna matter to me. What you're not gonna say is what the fuck I just said is somehow stupid, dangerously inaccurate, or some kind of twisted manipulation of how things really go. I just told you exactly how this shit goes. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. Y'all ass be tweaking. That's why y'all gonna get what y'all deserve. Y'all let everybody do all this shit. Government job and law enforcement and all that shit did one thing real good. It does this very well. It allows for drug dealers, child diddlers, and child molesters and traffickers, murderers, woman beaters. It gives all of those guys a place to fucking hide. And y'all act like when y'all see the badge that all of a sudden you must be dealing with some of the most honorable men among us. And it's a goddamn lie. Because I would never pretend to be your boss, and I would definitely never seek government employment so I can hide behind that shit and be doing some fuck shit to some kids. Watch my video that I'm finna record after I end this live, and then I'm gonna try and edit and put it together so that y'all can have this shit later on tonight or tomorrow, so I can talk to y'all about why there's a lack of heroism in the face of the fact that child trafficking is some real shit, bruh. And ain't nobody doing nothing. Everybody sad, ain't nobody doing nothing. Y'all some bitches, bro. Because you don't need a job in law enforcement to recognize what's going on, to care about it, and then want to do something. Serious. Y'all ass bugging, bro. Y'all bugging. And I want to see these comments because I see some laughing my ass off and some more shit. Make it a national thing. They gonna call me a vigilante and all types of shit. That's what they'll call me a vigilante and all that type of shit. And they'll put the word vigilante on some shit to make y'all recoil at the idea that every able-bodied man has a responsibility to be protecting these kids by looking the monster right in his face and say, I see you and I don't like you, I don't gotta like you, I don't gotta rock with your shit, and I come here to make you stop that shit, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. And any man that claims to be a man that can recognize these things that are wrong in the world and say, man, that's not a fight for me, that's for somebody else, you is crazy, bro. You is out your mind, boy. Y'all bugging, bro. It's all hands on deck. What's happening? That's crazy. Because when y'all see this video, I'm telling you, they gonna delete my YouTube when I do this video. Watch what I tell you. They gonna delete this shit. They gonna want me to fuck out of there. They already deleted my live stream when I was just in Dubuque last week. A 10-year-old kid and a 2-year-old kid walked up to me without their parents. Their parents sent them to me on the corner, rocking like this. Sent them to me, yo. I'm trying to get a kid the scoop on how to handle a gun safely after he told me that he got a gun. A 10-year-old kid got a 22. There's some grown men out there with whole families to protect while they carry the weight of the warrior man. Even if it's only amongst his own family, in regards to protection, every man, the warriorhood is calling to you. You can answer the call or not, but nature is telling you, boy, you better be prepared to fight for your own life and for the life and protection of your family. Because if you don't, there's an opportunity for you to be the best man that you could have possibly been, that you shunned or ignored out of fear for whatever fucking reason. Then if you catch yourself in a state of being incapable of protecting your family, you was out your mind, boy. Yo ass tweaking, boy. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all be tweaking and I'm tired of it. Don't ask me to tweak with you. You have all of that. That's for you. I say if you a fucking man, especially if you got kids, you better fucking do something. You ain't getting ready about nothing. Right now somewhere there's grown ass men watching their diet, training with firearms, working out, doing all types of shit to prepare for a conflict that they are not in right now, but that they may be in the future, and the conflict might even be with your ass, and they got the upper hand. It's all about that upper hand, man, and be prepared for shit. If you get your ass arrested, you dealing with a cop that's trained, somewhat versed in law, at least a little bit. He ain't no fucking lawyer, but he kind of knows something. He know enough to know that you don't know what the fuck he knows. You are outclassed off top. And then they try to use and manipulate their shit because you don't know what the manipulation is, because you don't even know what their duties are, what they're supposed to be doing or nothing. You don't know nothing. Y'all ass tweaking. They got the upper hand. Your lawyer got the upper hand on you. Look how long he went to school for that shit. Look how much experience he's got. What about the lawyer that's against you, the prosecution lawyer, right? Miles ahead of you in what they're doing. They pull you into a game that they pride themselves on separating themselves from us by the knowledge of those things, and then they use that shit on you knowing you don't fucking know. Man, this shit is crazy, bro. Where am I wrong at? Huh? Hashtag did I lie, man? Where am I saying something that ain't even true? What I say that ain't true, man? That's exactly how I go. And y'all sitting back there letting me do all that dumbass shit. Y'all call this country free. Everybody's still disappointed. Ain't nobody holding nobody really accountable. Everything they say comes with a gun. They're not telling you the truth in this bullshit scripted media. Ain't none of it real. The OJ shit, not real. George Floyd, not real. All this shit fake as fuck, bro. It's fake as fuck. And if you don't even stop to ask yourself, is somebody trying to fake some shit on me? If you think it's silly to even ask you, they got you good, bro. Because you won't even ask the question. At least ask the question, look, and then confirm that maybe you right, and then I'm talking some bullshit. But when I say all that shit fake, I mean all that shit fake, bro. And y'all just let them rock that shit, bro. Y'all make them think that a black man that loves gun ownership must be some kind of radical, or he a gangbanger, but he can't be nothing good. Y'all think all the white boys racist. No, they not. They need y'all to do that crazy shit to fight each other so that you don't look at them, bro. That's what they do. They love that shit, man. They love to watch you do that. It's funny, bro. The funniest shit I ever seen in the hood growing up to show me how deeply somebody could be manipulated is I saw a project fight, right? Living in the projects, I was a kid, yo. I'll never forget this, though. I seen a lot of fucking domestic violence living in the projects. But this dude had two girls fighting the hell out of each other over him cheating. Fighting the hell out of each other. Both of these women continue to deal with him. If he can get them in such an emotional, jealous, combative position towards each other, he then loses nothing by still maintaining his relationship with both of these women. But if he can get them to focus on each other, like they point the finger like the other woman is the problem when it's him, and he can stake his claim with the both of them, what he would really hate to see, because he winning at that point, what he would really hate to see is both women say, I can't fight with this woman about her having a heart for you because I do too. And she disappointed, I am too. But none of this would even be happening if it wasn't your choice to get involved in it and to do what you have done. So I'm done with you, she done with you too, boy, you lost both of us. He'd be like, how the fuck that happened? But dude was reveling in all of this shit. He wasn't even breaking the fight up. He was just standing there watching them. My mama had to break the fight up. Come on, man. This shit crazy. Just manipulation, man. If you can get two people who's supposed to be coming against you and call you out on your shit to fight each other while you pretend to be the saving grace in their conflict, boy, you can run that shit, boy. And all government is really doing a whole lot of administering and regulating, tinkering, fixing, and fucking up the problems that they created. If you want to talk about what Russia doing, what China doing, what any other country is doing, you are talking about the governments of these countries and not the people. Them people ain't did shit. This should be government versus government. And they need everybody everybody else to be lost in the sauce, man, to not really be able to see what's going on. Because it's not like racism is not an issue. In the upper echelons of society, what's going on, racism is a big issue. It's a big it's a driving force. But what a lot of black people will not admit sometimes is that they cannot get what they want if they only fuck with us and then nobody else. I know black people that can recognize the evil intentions of something like an imperialistic U.S. military force. They can say that that's what it is. They can preach that a black man shouldn't join a white man army to go fight these suicide missions, to fight all these other people, a lot of other brown people in all these other countries, black and brown, where we be at, stomping shit. As the U.S. government, yeah, they love to go there, right? We'll say that. Like somehow that's some kind of a trap, a suicide mission. But then we watch, as we call it, what some of these other people call it when they say a good old American white boy in the U.S. military not only goes there over and over again, he creates a tradition in his family to go do that shit. The same fuck shit that we call it fuck shit as black people. We watch them also send the white boy over there to go die for nothing, to die for lies. You see how the system wants us to fight each other, but they say fuck that white boy too? They send the white boy off to go die for the lie. He love that shit. He think the army belong to them like you don't belong there. We calling it the bullshit that we calling it. We watching this white racist government send their own white people to go die for that lie, bro. If I say something that ain't true, you gotta tell me that's cap, boy. Where the cap at, man? Y'all ass tweaking, boy. I be kicking so many hard ass facts. I'm telling you, what it is that I'm saying that I'm examining is the surface level shit that should break their trust or respect for them, period. And if you want to know why everything we say that we want, what we think we get when y'all do this bullshit voting, how this country is supposed to be free, how we supposed to be a beacon of light to humanity, but a majority of the life of this country, we have been at war with somebody. The majority of the existence of the United Nations, they have been in favor of and pointing the finger at where the war needs to be next. They created more war, man. It's the absolute truth. And while we sit back and watch that shit, we get lost in the sauce by thinking if I want to do something about the systematic racism, then if I got a racist neighbor, that's where my focus is at. That's where my energy is at. That's who I go march against and who I point my finger at and talk shit to. And then I go home and go back to my job to pay these bullshit taxes while the country is so far into debt, but don't nobody know what the face of the man who in debt to looks like. Tell him to step his ass into the spotlight. Because it ain't just our country, it's a lot of countries. All these countries get driven into debt. But ain't nobody trying to point to who they in debt to ask him how the fuck he get a leg up on the game that all these countries owes him or his family or his crew. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all don't be going deep enough. Y'all stay on the surface level shit. Y'all do all this marching. Y'all do the Black Lives Matter bullshit. Y'all talk shit to a stranger white guy who can't really vibe with what the fuck it is that you got going on. And you think that this is the racism that's ruining the world and this is where your focus is at. But you don't want to talk about all of these missing black kids, black and white, and where the fuck they going and what's happening to all these kids. Kids disappearing at the borders and all type of shit. Man, that's where the energy at. That's where you say, I gotta be a hero to some shit. That's when you realize when you talk about kids, I can't turn my face away from a white child being molested, killed, kidnapped, and all this other weird ass shit that I'm gonna talk about in this fucking video that I'm gonna upload later. I can't look at that happening and turn my face when it's white or when it's a white kid and act like, oh, the humanity in this bullshit, y'all some savages, when it's a black kid. Yo, no kid gets ignored in the idea of that shit. They need a hero and we supposed to go, go, go. And y'all sitting here playing. Because y'all want to argue about all this other dumb stuff. Y'all crazy. Address racism when you see it, when it's in your face. If you can clear the air, even for a moment, lock in on the real issues because we got way bigger shit to talk about, bro. We got way bigger shit to talk about. But I'm in this live stream. I need to take a little bit of time. I got left to talk my shit. I don't know where the hero at, but you better ask your fucking self about how you feel. You better ask yourself what the fuck is up. Because the heroes be on some bullshit. Y'all too peaceful, man. Y'all too peaceful. I understand love everybody and peace and love and try not to hurt nobody, but goddamn, some people might deserve. A cop will tell you some people deserve to get hurt. They won't say it like I said, but they mean that shit to the absolute depths of their soul when they take that oath of office. That they come out there with nothing less than some kind of firearm, knowing that if they mean love, peace, and protection, they may also come across somebody who they feel they are justified in hurting. That's what the police say. Don't be mad when I say, yeah, I understand that. Me too. Yeah. I may in my lifetime come across somebody who deserves to get hurt. Yeah, hell yeah. I might come across a person that might deserve to be hurt. And if I hurt them, I don't feel sorry for them. Because if they deserve it, they deserve it. And true morality sprawling across the universe begging for our attention does not care if I have on a funny ass, fucking ugliest shade of blue I ever seen, this weak ass polyester, stupid ass suit, and them ugly ass boots, and that stupid ass shiny badge. Fuck all that. I don't need to have acquired that in order for me to tap in to the nature inside of a real fucking man that says whoever hurt kids deserve to get fucked the fuck up, and I would love to be one of the people to get their ass. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Now tell me what something I said don't sound like love or protection. Real love and protection. Because it always does. That's where I'm coming from, man. And if you can't see that, man, you're either lying to yourself out of fear of the responsibility that's calling out to your heart when you hear me say this shit, or you're some kind of a shield, some kind of a hater, some kind of government informant. There's something wrong with you, and something that I said sounds so dangerously stupid that somebody should tell me to shut the fuck up and take me off the streets. What? Man, get your fucking life together, and then stay the fuck away from me too with that bullshit. You got to. Because thousands of missing kids are begging for somebody to stand up, because apparently law enforcement ain't enough. What law, what sting operation, what role is law enforcement playing to bring these missing kids to zero? Apparently they're not doing enough. All these kids still missing. Child trafficking, all this other shit with all these cops out here. Apparently we need all hands on deck. And if you think that law enforcement not doing enough is what the story, that's just what it's gonna be, you crazy. Where your manhood at? You're not supposed to be okay with it. And you don't need a badge to recognize it and then say you're not fucking okay with that. Tell these child traffickers they should be scared. And then make them scared of something. That's stupid for me to say that? Ah, you sound crazy. You sound crazy. I sound like the hero, bro. Y'all sound like some pussies, bro. Y'all sound like some bitches, bro. Y'all soft as hell to care and not do nothing. What? That don't even look like care. You can tell somebody you love them all you want. If you don't treat them like you love them, they're going to start devaluing words when you say it because they don't see it. What fucking good is words going to do? Y'all ass tweaking, bro. I gotta beg you motherfuckers to look for, you gon' die anyway. You won't, that's what you scared of? Dying? Fuck out of here. Scared of dying. Like as long as you scared of dying, you ain't gonna die. Fuck out of here. You gotta let that shit go. When I play this video, YouTube gonna get me the fuck up out of here. They like, man, get out of here, boy. Because I be hearing some of the information I'm gonna deliver to you. Of course, I didn't make it up. I didn't do no sting operation or no discover no new information in my own research. This is shit that other people already discovered. Then I went out to confirm it, doing a little research to confirm it, right? So finding information and then repeating the information is what that's step one in the responsibility of recognizing shit then doing something about it, right? But I have never heard anybody address these things and give this information out there to expose some things and then come how I'm coming by being like, oh yeah, don't forget your gun, let's go. Don't nobody do that. They don't put two and two together. They just deliver the information and then go, ain't that sad? I'm gonna deliver the information to go, who going with me? Fuck out of here, bro. The fuck out of here, bro. The fuck out of here. Y'all sitting by while all these kids, y'all sit back in y'all comfortable lives, and these kids are dying some of the most horrible deaths I've ever heard of. Wait till you see the video. It's gonna blow your mind. This shit's stupid crazy. If you ain't heard this shit, it's gonna blow your fucking mind. Yeah. Hey, and these be, and most of these hunks be white people that if you still typically judge them by how they look, how they dress, even some of the cars they drive. I've even seen some Confederate flags in the back of some of these windows. Then I get the honk, the hysterical wave, and the thumbs up. And sometimes people circle back. Sometimes they send other family members, hey, yo, there's the guy down here on the corner. Go hug them. And sometimes people come down and hug me and say, so-and-so called me and told me you was down here. I had to come down here and hug you. These be white boys, a lot of them. If you judge them off the way they look and shit, you be like, this white-ass white boy, you wouldn't think he would have nothing in common with me, that he would say a fucking word to me, that he would care about anything that I had to say. But when it comes to standing up to the fact that this is a natural right, the government on some fuck shit, they crazy, deeper than the surface level, when you go down there, you'll realize Hollywood crazy, the government is absolutely crazy, not just ours, all of them. And you know that they are. Look at the weapons they got. I get the AR, y'all get all scared and shit. They get their hands on the red button, talk about nuclear war between these countries, and nobody's asking them to fucking stop what it is that they doing. To even acquire these things, to even be threatening anybody with this shit. They are okay with you, but you questioning my AR, you better get the fuck out of my life with that shit, boy. Y'all care about the wrong shit. Y'all be bugging about the wrong stuff. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all. The hypnosis and the mind control, government literally means mind control. They got y'all, man. Round of applause to them. Can we get a round of applause for the hypnosis and the MK Ultra and the all the brainwashing experiments that they've done, all of their work that they've done with the music industry and the film industry, which is a tragedy, really. All the satanic and hypnotic shit that they put in that stuff is a real tragedy. Because I wanted to love Tupac. He was my hero growing up when I was in high school. Tupac was a fake ass op. He was a ballerina, baddie boy, sitting here on a mission to distract us from some shit. He fucked everybody's shit up, fucking music game up. I still listen to some of his music because of the nostalgia behind it. But everything that they do is meant to fuck with your head, guide your mind in a certain direction, so that when somebody speaks some real shit, you feel like that shit's so foreign, because they won't let the real ones make what they think a common thing, so that it don't sound so strange. That way, when you get a little peek and somebody saying some real shit, it seems strange because they make sure that's a rare occurrence that you hear somebody saying some real shit. But they can kiss my ass though, because I'm gonna say what I want. Because Facebook won't come out here to tell me to shut up. They can ban my page, but I bet you they won't come out here to tell me to shut up about nothing. Facebook can kiss my dick. Fuck out of here, boy. Fuck out of here. Fuck Facebook. And Zuck can go get fucked. Fuck you, weirdo. Fucking reptilian ass, fucking spacey looking ass, goofy ass weirdo. I don't care how much money you got. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. All that says to me is you are in tune and aligned with and involved with the upper echelons of society, which have absolutely no care about us at all. Why would they? We see ego problems in regular men. You think the motherfucker that give you this cell phone technology don't think he better than you? Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. They all think that they are so superior to the average man that you owe everything of what you call the human experience in the time of your life, from birth to death, that you owe it all to them because they give you everything. And in a way, all of these people are collectively together to play God, because what about the human experience that you gain a credit to them as far as how we interact with each other, what we see and don't see, what we have and don't have. They give it to you. They really do. So there's a level of understanding that I can come to with them, because it's just pure honesty, honest observation, man. Whoever gave you the cell phone technology think they better than you, and maybe they are. Salute to them, because they are doing something to the human experience that is special. Where did this come from? Good for them, right? But they think they better than you. They think they better than you. And they don't give a fuck. And they willing to hurt the fuck out you too. Yeah. Because some of their buddies got other plans in accordance with other avenues, other conduits of comfort, accessibility to food and all this other stuff. All of the people that control all of those things, man, I'm telling you, They are aware of each other and in cahoots for some shit. They really are. I don't know how you don't think they're not. You can go to the fanciest golf course that you can find in your area, and what you are going to see is an intentional, sometimes unintentional gathering of some of the most financially successful people in your area. And if you think that they don't do business with each other or collab on anything whatsoever about nothing, you're out of your goddamn fucking mind. Yes, they do. And when you talk about on a global level, to expect that something like the Council on Foreign Relations or the World Economic Forum, who and all these other motherfucking organizations and shit, the UN, all of them, to see them existing and then still deny that when they get together that they work in the benefit and the favor of their plan because they think they know what's best in lieu of working for the people, whatever we say and we want as far as peace, happiness, and true freedom. And you think that they, come on, man. I am so fucking disturbed by the fact that some people can't see this shit, that my mind is blown. Every day I wake up and put my feet on the fucking floor. I go, what the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all letting them play y'all? And the majority of these men in the upper echelons of what the fuck I'm talking about, they can't take me in a fist fight. I will fucking mollywop every single one of them. Hand to hand, I'll beat their ass. Almost all of them. I bet you. On a good day, give me 6 months, and you can put me in a bare knuckles mixed martial arts fight with some of the world's highest leaders, minus Putin. I heard Putin is badass. I wouldn't fight Putin. Some of the rest of y'all, I'll beat y'all the fuck up. But y'all run the world though, right? Because it ain't about the muscle, it's about something else. Manipulation of the human mind will allow you to beat up 10,000 people. You can beat up 10,000 people if you can control their mind. One of the best ways to do that is to make them fight each other. Divide and conquer. The shit works, man. Y'all tweaking, bro. I love y'all. I wish the best for y'all. And I come with all this energy because I think it is very urgent for y'all to be real honest about shit, to pay close attention to a whole lot of shit that y'all not giving enough credit and attention to. And then to ask yourself, how the hell is the world ever going to change in this way if all we can do is beg, cry, vote, stand on the sideline, expect that other men will do what we all know that real men should be doing. But since I don't have time or care to get involved in a career in law enforcement, I have to stay out of the fight for all of this stuff. No, the fuck I don't. Man, you show me where a true child trafficking, child molesting, child murderer is that, I put his ass in the dirt. And I don't care what the law say about me saying it. I will say what the fuck I want to or about them. I put one of their ass in and under the fucking dirt. Kiss my dick. I say what I want too. And I say what I want. And that's what they don't want. They don't want nobody fired up with the spirit of heroism, armed, and willing to say what the fuck you talking about and not care about nothing, bro. Motherfuckers out here crashing out about dumb shit. You don't want to crash out to save some kids? Yo ass tweaking, boy. All the pussy shit, all of this being lost in the sauce with being entangled in all of these divisive things, letting Hollywood and celebrity worship and this sports worship of all these athletes, you let that shit cloud your mind and you will fucking throw your fist through your own fucking TV out of frustration about a football game. But if I tell you that every day you fucking wake up and you go to sleep, that multiple kids are living and dying harder lives and deaths than some of the strongest men we have ever seen when you talk about military service. And some of these guys serve and do a good job in that shit, and they leave uninjured too. They went and did all of that crazy shit and left uninjured. They faced war and survived, right? These kids are in a war for their lives and they don't survive. Shit be crazy for these kids. Some of these stories are absolutely insane. I literally cannot even listen to some of the information that I'm gonna give you in this fucking video without my heart beating hard as fuck. It pisses me off, bro, that all of this shit is happening and I can't go find 100 men right now to go, nigga, I will use my vacation time a week off. What we doing? Where we going? Where we going? Let's do this. They ass gotta go. They ass gotta go. I ain't worried about a trial, bringing up no evidence, or none of that shit, bro. None of that. A motherfucker who you know is getting involved in this shit, and some people we can't name. It might be a guy in your fucking neighborhood. It might be a politician. It might be a group of politicians, bankers, and some other folks. Some celebrities and some athletes and some other folks. the best place for people to really do that when you know people got a taste for that weird shit. To do it and hide is when you rich and you got a political job or some kind of celebrity status. Those be the ones that really be deeply trafficking these kids, doing all this other funny shit and being involved in a lot of spooky ass shit that we all kind of know is there, but don't nobody want to say or do nothing. I say fuck them, and if they want to smoke it, it be smoked. Period. What the fuck is you talking about? Y'all crashing out over everything but that. Y'all ass tweaking, bro. Y'all bugging, bro. I would hate to have to terminate, fuck that dude, right? There's a lot of funny ass shit going on. If y'all don't know, Industry Hoax Revealed, if you ain't never seen that YouTube channel, check that shit out. The boy be killing shit. They got a whole team of people doing thorough research. They put some real thorough videos together, and they be showing you, bro, how a lot of these events that we find in the public arena of journalism, information, and entertainment, all that shit be fugazi, bro. He be breaking all that shit down, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. See what's up? Bald head white boy, big old beard. He know what's up when he see me. You see that? He knows, bro. Yeah, let's go, Brandon. Fuck him. His son crazy as fuck. You better check his son about that gun shit. Don't say nothing to me about my AR. Don't say nothing to me. JB out his damn mind. His son that lied on the federal background check, the form you fill out to get a gun. He done lied on all that shit, all type of funny ass shit. Hey there. The boy crazy, he out his mind for a sitting president to have that going on in such close proximity in his life. For it to be his son, y'all ass crazy, bro. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging to let him say 2 words to you about anything at all, man. Y'all crazy. Fuck JB, bro. Why would y'all ever give him 2? Man, look. It be deal breakers on a high level of hypocrisy when you deal with these kind of people that y'all don't know when to call people out and say, you cannot be here, bro. You can't be here. And you can imagine how much all of that would have hurt his campaign when he was running, and all of the shit about his son had come out before he made it in there. If it was really out there, common knowledge like it is right now, you can't go nowhere without somebody bringing it up and talking about it. And it's undeniable, right? But he there though. Y'all bugging, bro. Y'all let them do whatever, but it's all scripted though. JB's position where he at to his son on that bullshit. This is all scripted, humiliation rituals, and people paying their rights and their dues to be involved in a deep, dark system of ritualistic bullshit that is meant to shape reality, enslave you, and keep you from understanding your true calling. You're not supposed to let whatever it is that they're doing to fuck their shit up, you're not supposed to let it slide, but they get you to, number one, don't say shit. If they can get you not to talk about it and demonize the people that do, they know you ain't gonna never actually do nothing about it. And that's what they need you to do. To be completely hypnotized, feeling hopeless, out the loop, powerless, and like you just along for the ride, man. Like you got no control to say so or nothing. Just a runaway freight train of bullshit. And we just here for the time that we here to ride the fucking wave and then die in a state of slavery, confusion, and debt, really. How many people die owing the system? Who carries the weight of whatever the fuck that debt is that come on, man? This is enslavement, man. This is enslavement, and y'all just let them do that shit. I love doing it live, man, so it'll be hard to break away. But I really do want to get this other shit off my chest real quick, because I'm going to name some names and point some fingers, and just be glad I'm pointing fingers. But it's some people that have done some fuck shit. They need to be called out, and you got to stop being okay with weird shit. Because honestly, I do believe at a certain point in awareness and responsibility to nature, to your life, and to these kids. At some point, man, you being silent, man, you helping the bad guys, man. Period. You're not supposed to stand and be quiet and then not do nothing. You're already gonna die, man. Like, damn, man. If they can get you scared of death, then they can be like, hey, see, because they aware of death. they deliver death on a silver platter to so many people with all this blood on their hands. They are very aware of death and facing it. So they say, while we here, we make the rules, we break all of the rules, and we do what the fuck we want, and we wild out, and we try to live hedonistic lives as close as we can get to it by creating a banking system. So all we got to do is manage the banking system that we created. We actually don't work or deliver any wealth or well-being to nobody at all. Fuck the banking system, fractional banking, the Federal Reserve. All those motherfuckers are weird assholes. And you think weirdos don't flock to these illusions of authority and power so that they can be weird with the authority and power of you either not being able to recognize them and not being willing to fight them, recognize them, being willing to fight them, but not being capable of successfully fighting them. That's true superiority. You're not supposed to like that shit. Fuck all of them. And I hope a lion that breaks free from a zoo goes straight to their fucking house and eat their ass. That's what I hope. That's what I hope. I hope they choke on $500 steak at their next banquet. Choke and die. How's that? I hope his wife catches him cheating, and in a fit of rage, she smoke his ass, so I ain't gotta fucking do it. I hope that happens. I hope some of these motherfuckers die in a one-man car crash. Hurt nobody but yourself. I hope that the universe delivers the dirt nap to you without me having to do anything at all. I don't want to do nothing to you, but I hope the universe delivers death to a whole lot of them motherfuckers. Yeah, that's what y'all deserve. Just check out, man. Self-check out. Do it yourself. You know you're a piece of shit. You know you don't deserve to be here. You know you evil, right? Just check out, bro. Self-checkout is common, man. Join the club. Self-check yourself the fuck out of here to the upper room with your punk ass. All y'all, bro. All y'all way up there, get out of here, bro. We don't even need your cell phone shit. We can go back to the way it was before. Except we don't even need your shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Just leave, bro. Fuck out of here. Listen, man. RPM, resistant political manipulation. I was talking a mile a minute, fast as hell, like I always do when I'm trying to get a whole lot of shit off my chest. Let me get to recording this shit. Yo, I really should have told somebody to be screen recording these live streams. I can't imagine this live stream is gonna stay there. They like taking my shit. They love taking my live streams down. I actually thought it was, I gotta say this real quick. I actually thought that they took my last live stream from the Butte down because of a music copyright from the music in the passing car. That ain't even what it was. When I tried to go challenge the removal of my live stream, they said that I violated their gun regulation or whatever, their gun policy. Hell no, I always do these live streams and these other videos. I never talked, I never pointed to my gun. I hardly ever even laid my eyes on my own firearm during the live stream. Hardly even that. I was never touching it or holding it, never unloaded it, pulled the magazine out, had it in my hand, battle ready, no nothing. I never did none of that. They acted like I violated their shit because two kids walked up to me, a 10-year-old and a 2-year-old, and the 10-year-old said he had a gun of his own already. He understood the safety rules to handling the firearm, like I was trying to explain to him. He interrupted me, go, yeah, I know. I got a gun. I got a 22. Parents send these two kids, a 10-year-old and a 2-year-old, a 10-year-old and a 2-year-old, down to me while I was outside of a gas station by themselves. Talk about trust and understanding. And I'm sure they see me out there in that corner before, because I'll be out there. There's like 5 or 6 times in the pit now. I'll be right there at that same corner. Crazy. Sent the kids to me, bro. I never even met the parents. Not that day I didn't. I don't ever remember seeing them kids before, but I know I ain't seen their parents. Couldn't identify them, didn't see them that day. They sent the kids down there, the kids went back up and got in the car while the parents were in the gas station. The parents never came down there to see me and talk to me about nothing. Talk about trust and understanding. And that live stream got removed because somehow I violated the gun policy. YouTube, kiss my dick, y'all got it. I ain't violate shit. I did what I always do. My other videos is up there. You never said I violated it. I even got video of me being at the shooting range. Yeah, I'm at the shooting range. It's a somewhat controlled environment. Yeah, I get all that. But I was literally handling and firing a gun, bruh. Y'all didn't even move it talking about I violated something. How violate something on the corner and never even put my hands on my gun? Man, look, the censorship is real. You can tell when they censor some shit that that's where you need to go. You need to go further in that direction. That's why I'm a rule-breaking limit tester. Because I want to see where the beef really at, bro. That's why I be halfway threatening their ass, but I ain't threatening to do nothing. I just hope an alligator eat you in the tub. In the tub. Go take you a bubble bath. I hope an alligator eat you. I hope somebody put a black mamba in a fucking case full of money while you embezzling shit, blackmailing or collecting on some drug money or selling some kids. I hope it's a black mamba in your fucking case of money. Kill Bill type shit on your ass. That's what I hope. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. But I hope C-19 get your ass. If C-19 is worth anything, it would have swept through DC and cleaned that motherfucker out. C-19 didn't get enough for the right people. That's whack. Yo, this old lady right here in the Cadillac, I almost bought one of these a couple weeks ago. I like that shit. That look good. Yeah, she had some darker tint on there, boy, and some maybe some slightly bigger rims. Shit make a lot of young niggas jealous out here in that Cadillac. That shit look nice. But I'm gonna get to recording my shit. I love the live stream. Peace and love to y'all. RPM, resist that political manipulation, because they are going to try to manipulate you. They have nothing better to do. It's the foundation of how they get their rocks off with all this other shit, with the military-industrial complex, the prison-industrial complex, the money system, the war machine is beating the war drum right now. They really need more war, and they really want to make due on their investment in all these weapons. They make all these weapons and all this shit because they need to use it to get the new ones. They got new shit coming out, they gotta use the old shit. They gonna find a reason to use them bombs, boy. And y'all just keep letting them do the shit. You just keep letting them go. Y'all are weird, bro. Watch out for that bullshit, man. Stop letting them play you. Get a fucking gun.